Hey, what's happening? I'm Chef Rick. I'm the culinary director here at Eat Marketing. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the perfect smash burger. So first and foremost, pro tip, gloves. Anytime you're dealing with raw meat, always have gloves on you and then nearby. As you can see, I've got a lot of them. I even do this at home though too. I always have a stack of gloves nearby me when I'm dealing with meat. So the burgers themselves, I like to do 3-ounce patties. They seem to work out really good. So when you smash it, you get a nice surface area, but it's not too much. And then I always double stack it, so that gives you 6 ounces, a little over 6 ounces sometimes if you're plus or minus of burger meat. So you'll do 2 layers of that. So I've already rolled these out. Always keep them in balls when you're going to go onto your griddle. That's the best way to start a smash. Then I go over the buns I'm going to use today. I like potato rolls. If I'm not using potato, I'm using brioche. They toast really good, and they also got a little bit of flavor to them. Typically, white buns don't have as much flavor, so I want to try to be as impactful as I can with the flavor. I'm only dealing with a couple of ingredients, so that first bite always matters. For the cheese, straight up cheddar cheese. There's 2 differences though. I like real thin cut cheddar cheese, so when I'm doing it on the slicer, I'm getting as thin as possible without breaking it up because it is dry a little bit, but I like that. It's sharp, so it gives it a good flavor to the burger itself. So the sauce I like to use for the smash burger, it's called comeback sauce. It's actually a derivative of remoulade. So if you're familiar with remoulade in the South, this is just kind of an offspring of that. It was created in Jackson, Mississippi, actually at a Greek restaurant. They wanted something to kind of dip their fries in, so they made this a little bit similar. Remoulade has pickles and capers. This one does not. So it's got mayonnaise, ketchup, smoked paprika, a little hot sauce, garlic, onions. I use the garlic that I chopped up. I'm going to put some fresh garlic in there. Onion powder, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of spice. It is like a staple on any southern table during the middle of summer. Also, the pickles that I like to use, I guess pickles can be on a smash burger. They can't. I like pickles because I like a little bit of the twang. So the pickles that I like to use or make is just something with a little bit of sweetness and then a little bit of heat. So I've got a little bit of pepper in there. I've also got a little bit of mustard seeds and then a little bit of rice wine vinegar and white wine vinegar in order to kind of create that pickle. Black pepper and salt. And then again, white Vidalia onions. So if I'm going to use a Vidalia onion, you can do it 2 ways. When I do this, I'm either going to smash them down underneath the burger or I'm going to put them off to the side. All right, here we go. So we're going to make your perfect smash burger. I'm going to take the balls that I did, 3-ounce patties or 3-ounce balls, and set them right down there. I'm going to let those sit for just a second. Burgers are going to sear. That's what's going to give you that initial sear on here. A little salt, a little black pepper. While those are kind of getting a good sear on them, I'm going to take a little of this clarified butter that I have here. Just going to spread a little bit down. Throw some onions on here. People do this 2 different ways. You can either put the onions underneath the burger, or I can flip the burger over, but I'll kind of show you the difference. Take my bun, brush, get a little butter on there, put those right up front. So now we're going. We're going to smash the burger down. Please don't ask how many pounds of pressure I'm putting on here because I have no earthly idea. I do it so I kind of look to see where I want to be at, and then I take it and I just kind of push it off. My onions are getting nice and caramelized. They got a nice cook on these. My buns are toasting. They're totally fine. So once I feel like my onions have gotten to where they're good and caramelized without getting burnt, I'm just going to kind of take them. I'm going to put them off to the side and kind of let them chill. You never want to over toast the bun, only because you want it nice and soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. You can see on the burger right here, you're starting to get a little color right around the side. So it's starting to get that grayer hue to it, which is fine. Smash burger, you're never going to do the temp. Smash burger is always probably going to be 1 temp. You're not grilling a burger, you're smashing it down. So you're not going to really worry about a temp on there. I like to do an 80-20 blend. So I like chuck roll. It's an 80-20 blend, so that means it's got 20% fat, 80% lean meat. Years ago in the restaurant, what we used to do is I'd actually dry age the chuck roll for about 3 to 4 weeks. Trim it up a little bit and then grind that down. The burgers are a banger. They've got a nice body to it, and it also gives a little bit of texture to it as well. You can do this 2 different ways. This is the way I like to do it. Kind of take my spatula into the side. You feel like it's got a little like push or a give. You're kind of pushing your way through it. It's got a good sear to it. That's exactly what you're looking for. So I've got a nice sear, or what they say is a nice crust on that burger. So you can tell the edges are a little crunchy. It's still going to be nice and juicy on the inside. Once I've gotten to this point, I'll let it go for like another 30 seconds or so. This fat right here is great. So if I've got more burgers going on there, I'm going to build up residual fat. You can use that to put your burgers in and absorb a little bit of that fat coming off the burger for your buns as well. So now I'm gonna take my cheese. You gotta give it time to melt. As you can see, it's already starting to melt directly on that burger. Kind of check it out. It's okay if the cheese gets stuck. That crispy, that crunchy cheese is gonna go on there. It's gonna be a banger. Well, that's going. Throw some comeback sauce on it. Take my burger. Put it right there. Take my onions. I kind of put them in between. I like that little layer in there. That's just personal preference. Meat on top. That's your perfect smash burger.